Good morning, good afternoon, or good night to my fellow YouTube friends. Today's the day we're going to finish pulling out the transmission on the 88 Monte Carlo, and you guys are going to sit and enjoy whatever you guys want to do. I had it sit for about 2 days without working on it, so first thing I want to do is blow out underneath the car with the leaf blower, just get everything clean under there again. We're going to start, first things first, I'll grab the leaf blower. So, we got our leaf blower. Let's start pulling things apart. So some of you know, where we left off in the last video was pulling that kickdown cable off of the car. That kickdown cable is now in our shed. So there's the bracket. We're going to get to this later, cutting the glue off and getting the bracket free from this monstrosity. Which means where we are starting off is unbolting the converter. I still do not have a flywheel puller, which I might actually go grab now. But we're going to get the converter free, and then we're going to unbolt the cross member, get a jack underneath the motor, get a jack underneath the transmission jack, underneath the transmission, and then start to unbolt everything and get it out. So guys, now that we are set up underneath the car with our 9/16 and our pry bar, we're going to start on trying to get 3 bolts out of the converter. Then we got 1 bolt free. There's still another washer in there. Never mind, that washer came out. I'm going to tap the key a couple times, just make this easier on myself. We're just going to tap the key a couple times. Ugh. Fingers. Jeez, that hurts. Ugh. Alright. There goes our second bolt. Push on the flywheel a little bit to get the washers out. And we just got to do this one more time. So I'm going to go back up top. I'm going to cycle the key a couple times, and hopefully everything lines up again perfectly. Whoa! You definitely do not want to start the car. That would not be good for the car to start while we are trying to take the converter bolts out. There we go, broke it free. And we'll just ratchet the rest of the thing off. Push on the flywheel, and both washers should fall out. There we go. Golden. Now our converter is free from the flywheel. So our next step is to unbolt the transmission cross member. So we get the transmission cross member unbolted. We are going to start working on the bell housing bolts. Alright, so we're heading over to our friend Harry Berry's house. We gotta go get a transmission jack and a long extension. So we're hopping in the Bourbon. We're gonna go head on down there. He's got his bins out. Push over. Oh, I just ran Harrison's bush over. It's okay. We have made it to Harry Berry's. Say hi, Harry.
What's going on, buddy?
I ran your bush over.
What the fuck? How'd you do that?
Because you had your bins out, and I came from this way, and there's a truck in front of your fucking driveway, so I couldn't get through. So I had to turn around, And then when I turned around, your fucking bins were right there, so the angle was difficult.
Is my bush okay?
I think your bush is okay. But you had your bins on the left side.
This one?
Yeah, you had your bins on the left side of the driveway, and I didn't want to run your bins over, so I chose the bush. Dude, I was like knuckle.
No, it's fine. I did that.
Okay.
I hit the bush once.
I was knuckle deep in the bush. The bourbon's got it. You put a dent in my bourbon.
They put a dent. How?
Bro, put a dent and a like nasty scratch in the bourbon.
How?
I was,
Just a bush.
dude, I was knuckle deep in that bush, man. It was
What knuckle?
every knuckle. Every knuckle.
Holy dude, there's no way. It's a bush.
Bro, I swear to God, I did that. I was not there.
Oh my god.
Look, you guys.
Holy, yeah, you were in.
I was in the bush. There's a tranny jack.
And mini bikes.
And mini bikes. Some bad bikes in here.
There's a lot of bikes in there.
I got the tranny jack at my house. It's just, it's so old and crusty. Like, it doesn't work correctly. Alright. So now we got our tranny jack. And a couple of new extensions from your local Harbor Freight. So we could finish up what we were doing here. Alright, so now we are back underneath the car. We gotta get these cross member unbolted a little bit more than what it is right now. We are back with the 15mm. Before we get that other side off, I want to raise this transmission jack up. Just give it a little bit of support. Cut these zip ties off. Those are there for my speed sensor. And there goes our cross member. We're gonna go to the front of the car. We're gonna put a jack and a block of wood underneath the motor. Just keep everything still. Alrighty. So, we got a block of wood under there. We can grab a 9/16 socket and our swivel joint. The really fun step of all this is, I believe there's 6 or 8 transmission bell housing bolts. I love this step. It's 100% one of my favorite. Just grab a ridiculously long extension and our universal. And one. So I got that one side completely unbolted with 3 bolts. Now we just need to do the other side. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll get back to you when I can. Alright, so here's a big part. I got all the bolts unbolted. The transmission is free from the motor. Try to slide it back a little bit. Get everything else unplugged, which I believe it is. And we can start lowering this thing down. Whoa. It went down a little fast. There we go. The transmission is out. Let's get this thing from underneath the car. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to shimmy the transmission onto my laying cart, because the transmission jack that I have is a little too tall and the top of the bell housing is gonna hit the frame. So we're gonna try to just slide it onto the cart. There we go. And she's out. Well, there's the transmission. Out of the car. So there you have it. Transmission is out of the Monte. We got some work to do down here. I may do that off camera. I may not. Just depends. There's a lot of cleaning up, a lot of degreasing, and possibly maybe we're gonna do something about some of this floor rot that I got going on, because that's pretty bad. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. So my friends, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We ran out of time, but we got the main goal done. Got the transmission out of the Monte Carlo. The next step is to pressure wash underneath the car, get everything cleaned up in there, so that way when we put the new transmission, if anything's leaking, we can see it and address it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. And peace.